Hope you enjoyed this one. And this is Southern Adams getting my latest review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 11, episode 12. Oh, the Battle of the Gods continues. This is definitely a surreal battle, because I want to say that for real. A surreal battle, because literally, the fate of the universe literally hangs in the balance between these two. I like this episode because it brings me back to the old days of the Dragon Ball Z fighting. Back when the fights would last more than one episode. Some of the clashes, like the best fights, lasted several episodes at a time, anywhere from 5 episodes to 10 episodes, maybe plus, even half the entire season. Like that's one of the things I liked. It was a clash of titans, more or less. When I want to speak out loud, a clash of gods, because this I was literally devastating. Like as Beerus and Goku clash, their fighting is creating such power and such shockwaves that not only affecting the Earth, but the entire universe itself is slowly crumbling under their might. I think this is what happens when two gods with near infinite power fight. So it makes sense that nothing around would withstand that power. They're starting to feel the effects, and the effects might affect everywhere. Old Kai and Kabito Kai, they feel it on their world. Hell, even King Kai can feel it in the other world. They can feel all that power building up and sending shockwaves everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Goku has always puts himself to the limit. He's faced tyrants, he's faced creatures, he creates monsters, but now he's facing a god. So basically, he's definitely pushing his limits, and it's the furthest it's class. Even though I have said before in my previous videos that this fight, even though it's like Battle of Gods, the animation is not the same, and the fighting's a lot longer. I like the longer fights because it adds more development. It adds more to the story. I mean, we could have seen some of this in Battle of Gods, but then again, Battle of Gods was a movie, not a series, and it's the thing that kicked off Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, to come back in a new series after 18 years of being canceled and on hiatus. It's a good show, definitely. And now that we're getting Super, it's just bringing back some old classic memories, like basically. And that's one of the things I like about this. Things I really like about this episode. Oh, like this episode definitely it was very climactic, anticlimactic because fighting still continues. Despite them clashing blow to blow, um, Goku is matching Beerus move for move, but yet the fighting still continues even further and pushing their limits to see how high it could go. I mean, even in Battle of Gods, Beerus, even though he used his power, he never used 100% of his power. He at least used, I think, 70%, 70 to 75%. He never used his full power in fight with Goku. While Goku, he had to go all out. So basically. So, and from what I see, it looks like Beerus, he's still holding back some of his power. Hey, if he wanted to, he could have just destroyed Goku a long time ago. But then again, he wants to test his limit against the battle to fight a god. I mean, it's like Beerus said. Like this is just like my dream to fight against a true Super Saiyan god, which is what he's doing right now. But things are very skeptical, and things are very unusual at that point. Like things got to be taken seriously. I like how some of the progression of the episode. The others they want to see the fighting, but they can't get involved. You got Bulma, Piccolo, Gohan, and the others. They're going in the ship. The rest who can't fly, like Vidos, Hercule, Chi Chi, they're all staying on Earth. Like basically, but the shockwaves are too strong. They're starting to affect everybody. Even Vegeta. Vegeta is so stubborn that he can't admit that he can't go. He doesn't want to ask for another's help. Just stares blindly at the sky. I literally blindly. I mean, either his vision is so strong that he can see, or he's just too stubborn to admit that he can't go any further. So he's just gonna sit back and watch on the ground. I mean that's one of the things you gotta know about the Super Saiyan about Vegeta. And one of the things he cares about most is his pride. I mean, he doesn't want to admit that he's lost power because of his pride as a Saiyan. But you gotta understand the way he feels. He's probably feeling a little irritated that he can't see the fight up close. Um, Even whereas Whis of all people, tries to offer him a chance to see it. Hey, he won't. He doesn't say nothing because he's too stubborn. Because he doesn't want to admit it. Hey, like he doesn't want to admit it to himself that he can't, extend his hand. Probably not to show any weakness, because you have to understand the way he feels. Anyway, the fighting is literally breathtaking. Like one of the best fights so far. I think this fight literally is making the series even more hyped. I mean, when Dragon Ball Super started, it was slow progression, and a lot of people were asking what the hell was going on. People like for Neverworld, but then he started seeing the episodes one at a time, and then he started getting into the fighting and the progression. And now for Neverworld started reviewing the series weekly. He's weekly, like he does Fairy Tail, AO, One Piece. He's Naruto, Bleach. I don't think he's doing the Naruto filler stuff, but I am. So you want a filler, you gotta ask me. But it's understandable the way he feels, the way he's looking at it. Like it's definitely a battle of gods. It looks like the next episode's gonna be the last. Hopefully, when we're done with that, we get to see Champa soon. I want to see Champa, the other god of destruction. I want to see the other universes. I want to see the promises that they made, and we're going to see some new things. What are these new things? Can't give away too many secrets. Especially, you got to either read the manga or know what's going to happen. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this. This is definitely a good chapter. A good episode. I definitely like it because, like I said, it reminds me of the old Dragon Ball Z fighting that would last for episodes at a time. And this is a good quality episode. But one of the things that really got me hyped the most because when Goku were clutching blows, like the fate of the universe was crumbling, and their blows could literally destroy everything. And then I liked how when Goku scratched him, it kind of pissed Beerus off a little bit. Like Beerus is like he counters with a blast attack, Goku using Kamehameha. I think when he pissed Beerus off, I think that was a time. I think that was a signal to Beerus saying time to end this game now. Like it's time to end the fighting. So it's time to destroy you. And once I destroy you, I destroy Earth. So basically, I mean, Beerus is the god of destruction, no doubt. So basically, he's the strongest in the universe. So if he wants to end the world, he can do it like that. And now we're getting into the climax. We're getting into the real climax of the fight, and it's gonna be awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Solomon Adams giving my latest review on Dragon Ball Super Episode 12. Oh, the Battle of Gods. Definitely hype as hell. Bye. You missing out on something very good.